name's Terhune. I'm from Shepherdsville, Kentucky via Louisville, Kentucky, and I've been carving for 40 plus years. I would partner with Bill Usher, and we, on my insistence, would do at least a 20-foot abstract, all twisty-turny, and what I call an explosion of movement. And we would place it in the middle of a pond, so it would have reflections. See, I've got this planned out, so. I like air hammer because I started out the first 20 years doing everything by hand, and so the air hammer was the next step in automation. But I like it because I feel like I have more control than I do with a grinder. I've been to Marble out in Colorado, which is, they call theirs a symposium, but the biggest difference is, like out there, you have to pay a lot of money to be there. Here it's free. You know, you all provide us with a whole bunches of stuff, and you just ask us to come here and work, just do our job, and we do, and we thank you. Well, they're never fun, but the most unusual one I ever had. I did an outdoor art fair in Chicago, and a few days after that show, a fellow called me up and asked me to carve his initials. So, which I was getting ready to tell him, I don't do that, but I can give you the name of someone who will. But then he said, but I want you to carve it so that it looks like one of your abstracts. So I was like, oh. New element. So that's what I did. So the piece was called RPW because that was his initials, and I mailed it to him, and he got it and called me. He said, well, I see the R and the P, but I can't find the W. So I had to tell him where that all the time. But his whole deal was he was a doctor. He was going to sit on his desk in his office. He would know it was his initials, but nobody else would. So that was the fun thing. That was the fun twist to it. Well, for me personally, and don't disinvite me, I really have not learned anything from them, only because I don't really talk to them a whole lot. I like to watch what they do, and I like to watch what they get done with. But and the other side of that was I actually went to Italy in 2001 and did a three-week intensive workshop there, and so I was actually taught some of the things I do by Italians. It's just not these guys, you know.